Welcome back to my channel, and here I'll be showing you how to draw the auxiliary elevation of a prism giving the front view and also the plan. So this is a square prism. We want to draw the auxiliary elevation of the prism. So as we are given here, as I said, this is the plan and this is the front elevation. So what I'm going to do now is to number the points on the prism. So I will call this point, I will call it point 1. So this is point 1, and this is point 2, this is point 3, and this is point 4. Okay, so as we have here, so also I'm going to number the point on the plan as we have here. So I will call this point, I will call it, so as we have 1 there, this is 1, and I will call this point, I will call it 1 prime. So this is point 2, and I will call this point, I will call it point 2 prime. So this is point 3, and I will call this point, I will call it 3 prime here. So this is point 4, and I'll call this point, I'll call it 4 prime. So now, having done this, the next thing that we are going to do, as I said, is to take note of the direction of the arrow. And this arrow here is inclined at an angle 30 degrees to the horizontal as we have here. So what we need to do now is to make use of our 30 degree set square to draw a line, or to project a line from each point on the plan in this direction. Because we are drawing the auxiliary elevation, that's why we need to project plan from every point that we have on the plan in this direction based on the direction of the arrow, and the arrow is inclined at an angle 30 degree as I said. So I'm making use of my 30 degree set square. So as you can see here, so every point that we have on the plan, we have to draw a line from each point on the plan. So now, so I'm going to draw a line from this point. We draw a line in this direction, and also from this point here, so we draw a line in this direction. From this point, we draw a line in this direction, and from this point, we draw a line in this direction, like this. So we come up here, so from each point that we have here also, so we draw a line in this direction. Okay, so from this point, we draw a line. Okay, so from this point also we draw a line, and from this point we draw a line in this direction. Okay, so having drawn this line, the next that we are going to do is to draw a perpendicular line to this line. So to draw that line, we have to make use of our 60 degree set square. The 60 degree side of the set square, we are going to make use of it. So since these lines are drawn in with 30 degree set square, so we have to use our 60 degree set square, or 60 degree side of our set square, to draw a line. So we have this line. Okay, in some textbook you can see that this line will be called so x1 and y1. So why this is x and this is xy line. Okay, now having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is that we come up here, we come up onto this line. So from this point 1, so we draw a horizontal line. So we just extend this. So from point 4 here, so we draw a horizontal line from this point, and from point 2 here, so we draw a horizontal line, and from point 3 we also draw a horizontal line like this. Now having done that, the next thing that we are going to do is to take our set square and draw a vertical line. Okay, so where we draw a vertical line from here to here like this. So if I number the point on this vertical line, this point is point 1, so this is point 4, this is point 2, and this is point 3. Okay, so now next that I'm going to do, so on this we are going to draw the auxiliary elevation. We are going to draw it here. So this point now, this point here is the starting point, which is point 1. So here we have what? Here we have 1. Okay, so I need to locate point other point. So if I put beam point on my compass here, take this distance from here to here. So from 1 to 4, this is 1 to 4. So I put at this point, and I will draw an arc here. So this is point 4 here. So this is point 4. Then from here, so I'll extend my compass to 2. Okay, So taking this distance, so putting at this point 1 here, so this is point 2. So here we have 2, and then from 1 to 3, so which is last point. So I take this distance. Okay, so putting at this point, so here I have what? Here I have 3. So this is point 3 here. Alright, so we need to transfer this point to this side. So all I need to do is to make use of my 60-degree set square to transfer it. Okay, so I'll transfer this point to this side. I will also transfer this point to this side, and this point also be transferred to this side. Alright, so now having done this, the next thing that we are going to do now is that, so we are starting from this point. So if you have the solid square prism with you, you see that at this point we have a line, and that is the line that we have from here to here. This is this line 1 1 prime. So we are going to see that line under here. So we need to locate that line. So what we need to do is to go on from this line point 1 here. So we go up onto line 1. This is line 1 here. On this part that we are going to put the auxiliary view. So from this point, so point 1 here, we go up. So this is point 1. Okay, so this is point 1 here. Okay, then 1 prime. So when we go up like this, so here we have what? Here we have 1 prime. So we have 1 prime here. So I'm going to join this. So I'm going to join this line together, so making it a thick line. So because I will see this line, I will see it as a thick line. If I have the solid square prism with me, I will see it as a thick line resting on this surface. Okay, now if you look at what we have here, so we have 1 is joined with 4. 1 is joined with 4. So now if you look at what we have here, this is 4. So this is 4 here. So here we have what? If I go up here, but let me label this. So here is 1, and here we have what? We have 1 prime. So let's do it like that. So then this 4 now, so I will go on this 4, because this one here, if you look at this point 1, it is connected with 4, and this 1 prime is connected with 4 prime. So if I go up on this point line 4 here, so coming up here, so this is line 4. So I have this point here. I have this point. So this is point 4. Then coming here, this is 4 prime. If I go up like this, then I have what? I have 4 prime here. So this is 4 prime. Okay, so I will join this together. Join 1 and 4 together. 1 and 4 together like this. Okay, then I will join 1 prime and 4 prime together. 1 and 4 prime, I will join them together like this. Okay, then I will join this together. 4 prime, 4 and 4 prime, I will join them together like this. Okay, so we have brought out that face. Okay, then the next one is that we have 4 prime. This 4 is joined with 3. 4 is joined with 3, as we have here in the front view. So 4 is joined with 3. So where do we have 3? So if I come here, this is 3. So if I follow this line like this, so if I follow this line like this and I go up to 3, so this is 3 here. So from 3 here, so I locate point 3 here. So this is point 3. So here I will put 3 here. Okay, then this 4 also, this 4 prime is joined with 3 prime. So this is 3 prime. So if I go up here like this, so here I have 3 prime. Okay, so this is 3 prime here. Okay, so I'll just join them together like this. Alright, so we join this together, and then so we also join this together. Okay, so now this will be a thick line. Alright, so we have that. Okay, then 1 is joined with 2. We have 1 is connected with 2 here. So where do we have 2? So this is point 2 in the plan. So all I need to do is to go up on this line. and then so this is line 2 here. So I have this point, like this. Okay, so I have this point. So the other two that we have here, so if I go like this, so I have this point, so this is point 2 and this is point 2 prime. So all I need to do is to connect this together. So connect this together like this, and then this will be connected with this. So if you look at the one here, this is going to be hidden from us, so this will be hidden. So I will draw this with short dashes line. Also, so we have 2, so 2 is connected, this 2 prime is connected with 2 here, so this will also be drawn with short dashes line, so it will be hidden. Okay, then 2 prime is connected with 1 prime, so this will also be drawn with short dashes line like this. Alright, so this is how the auxiliary elevation of this square prism will look. It's as simple as I've shown it here. All you need to do is to practice. When you practice, become a master at it. Thank you, and keep on practicing.